Alright, hey, what's going on, guys? Figured I'll talk while I'm out driving, stuff like that, doing little errands and shit. Currently en route to do some laundry, but really you have to do this right here, right now, and then you're gonna let the kid get in first. Anyway, so it's what, Wednesday, it's laundry day. I'm gonna go pick up laundry and stuff like that. Yesterday we spoke about Apex. I didn't really want to get into much. In fact, a lot of stuff that I talked about yesterday I did not put up, but I feel that, you know, I like, me talking about Apex is like beating a horse to death, beating a dead horse to even greater death and shit like that. But there's not anything more that I can really say. It's like after, you know, last night, this morning I got a message from someone saying that, you know, they work at MLG, they want to help us out with Apex when it comes to production and stuff like that. We got some other companies that wants to send like camera crews out to help us out and stuff like that. And when I hear that, I'm excited, because it's like so many people want to help out, and so many people share the same vision that I have for when it comes to producing something and things like that. So for me, you know, seeing and hearing that, it's really fucking awesome, because it could lead to bigger and better things for not just the Smash community or the FGC community, but, you know, for everyone that's involved. And anyone that's involved in it, you know, can pretty much gain from it. But I don't want. I'm probably not gonna talk about Apex for another month or two, because like right now I'm just waiting. Well, actually, I do have to talk. I will probably talk about it, because, you know, I might get some good news tonight about Apex. So who knows? Something I wanted to speak about today is another story about, you know, streaming and stuff like that. And I briefly spoke about, you know, streaming from a Mac and things like that. And a lot of people wonder, you know, used to ask me, well, why do you stream from a Mac? Why do you do that to yourself and stuff like that? And I'm sitting there and I'm like, well, it has a lot of helpful tools. That's one. Two, it's just, I don't know. For me, it was a lot easier to get certain things out production-wise that I was doing. It was a lot easier for me. Like, yeah, you know, I could have just went the route of using Wirecast and FMLE and stuff like that, but I liked streaming from a Mac. I liked the ability that I have of doing this or doing that. Like, I can do so many different things with it. So I don't know. For me, it's like I could have just went the easy way, but I chose the most difficult way. And even to this day, you know, I use a Mac to stream. I just have Windows on it. It's just, I don't know, it just fits me, because I'm always working in Final Cut Pro. Like these vlogs, you know, I produce them in Final Cut Pro. If you ever watch me stream, you know, whenever I'm doing the edits for the vlog and stuff like that, it's all done in Final Cut. So it's like, why not? I like Final Cut, but whatever. On today's agenda, I'm supposed to go to Costco today with my mother-in-law. I'm actually gonna go pick up my laundry because I started doing laundry earlier. Then after that, I'll probably just come home, chill. The dog's not doing so well, but it really doesn't matter. I mean, the dog's fine. It's just, you know, he threw up this morning. So I hate to say that, and then people get the wrong idea. People are like, oh my god, the dog's dying. No, the dog's okay. He's just, you know, he just threw up this morning. Not so much, but just a little bit. I don't know, I guess the medication is one of those side effects. All medications have side effects. But back to what I was saying. It was just easier for me to do things. Like, I had full control of audio, I had full control of the video, I had a little bit more control with things like that. I can create scoreboards and all that other stuff without having to do anything else. So once I found that and I liked it so much, I just said, fuck it, I'll just continue using this. But because FMLE was such a fucking CPU hog, it made me like move away from it. And then when XSplit finally came out and it was like in its alpha stages, I started using it. And I fell in love with it because I was like, hey, look, I could do this, I could do this, I could do this. And I was like, but, you know, like, you only have 12 shots. I'm like, yo, what if I want to have more scenes? They're all like, well, what do you need more scenes for? I was like, what about for advertisers? Like, yo, we'll throw in an image slideshow. And then they're like, you need this, we could throw this. And if you need a video, if you need videos, we could have playlists and stuff like that. And I'm like, yeah, but if I want a particular video to show, and I remember, like, XSplit wasn't always like that simple and stuff. But nowadays, it's the best fucking thing out there. Like, I love XSplit, but it's like, it just makes things so much easier. But I guess that's it for now. I'm here at the laundromat. I'm gonna go pick up my laundry, and guess I'll see you guys a little bit later. I'll probably, you know, talk to you guys when I'm on my way to my mother-in-law's house to take her to Costco and shit. But this is fun. I'm having a good time, you know, talking to you guys, letting you guys know some things and whatnot. And just go from there. Anyway, guys, later. What's going on, guys? Alright, so something I've noticed, and it's like, I don't know why I haven't put a finger on it. I've realized that a lot of people come to me and they ask me, you know, about, you know, why is it so difficult to get partnered on Twitch and things like that. And I'll be honest with you, it is somewhat difficult, but it's also about who you know and things like that. I think the best piece of advice that I can give, if you want to become partnered on Twitch, is to one, be yourself. A lot of times people tell you be yourself. You hear that and you're like, nah, I'm too boring and stuff like that. Nah, just be yourself. Be yourself on stream, be sociable, and just be yourself. If you don't like certain things, you don't like certain things. If you like certain things, you like certain things. But know when to talk about those things and know when not to talk about those things. Try to head out to events and stuff like that. Be outgoing and things like that. When you see some of the Twitch staff members, try talking to them, pick their brain on some things. You know, let them share your ideas that you have for your channel and things like that. They like to see that type of stuff. They like seeing, you know, that here it is, you know, someone that, you know, is out there is trying to market themselves, not have a team market them. Which is the reason why sometimes I'll hear people say, well, I'm gonna hire a marketing team to help me become this, that, and the other. So again, Twitch don't want to hear that. Twitch wants to hear that you're able to do this stuff yourself. You understand what I'm saying? Like, to go out there and hire like a bunch of people just so you could become partner on Twitch is like, what's the point? If you really want to be partnered on Twitch, you gotta put in that work. You gotta grind out. You gotta do what you gotta do. So that's pretty much it. While I was in the house, I was watching the Daily Dot from yesterday and the best of 3 with Arturo and stuff. But some stuff that they were talking about before, I think it's actually pretty great. You know, with the whole MLG thing and the former executive from ESPN. I think that's a good idea what they're doing, because, like, I'll be honest with you, like, MLG used to have a weekly show where they summarize a majority of what took place the previous weekend or the previous week, and you know they showcase, you know, some of the tournaments and whatnot, and I felt that was great. And you want to know something? Like, I felt like they didn't cover FGC stuff enough that I actually considered doing one myself, where I would have, you know, and at the time I was talking to Fire and I was talking to Eric the intern about doing this stuff, and they were all down for it. It's just that we needed a location, but location was always the difficult part. You know, for a cold ass day and there's not a fucking cloud in the sky and the sun is beaming, it sure the fuck is cold. But I think it's a great idea if MLG does really take it to that point. Another thing that I've noticed, and I kind of wish I was going to be able to actually go to this, but King of New York is actually the same weekend as PAX East. Not PAX East, PAX South. And I kind of wish I was going to be able to show up to King New York, because I actually like going to those events. Those events are a lot of fun. You know, I always support Team Pie. They do great things. They're a great bunch of guys and whatnot. And, you know, I love the work that they do for everyone. Like, I love the work that they do in the community and stuff like that. I mean, Defender North wasn't really that great, but, you know, I feel that, you know, with a little help, you know, with a little help, it could actually get a lot better. Let's see, is there anything else? There was a few things I was thinking about, because that Twitch partnership thing, a lot of people come to me and they ask me about, you know, what should they do, how should they approach things, and this, that, and the other. And I say just keep doing it. Just because someone says no doesn't mean it means no. You understand what I'm saying? Just because, you know, Twitch gets back to you and they say no, and they give you a detail of why they're saying no at the time. And they'll say, like, look, now's not the time, it is any other. While you guys might feel like, yo, it's the best time for me to become partner right now, it might not be. And having, you know, talking with a few Twitch staff members who handle partnerships and stuff like that, like, I could understand that, because, you know, like, someone could just be like, okay, I'm meeting the requirements of getting 100 viewers every single night for the past week and a half, things like that. I'm ready. You no, because, like, what if they give it to you and then 2 weeks later you're where I'm at right now, where I'm getting like 12 viewers, 20 viewers a night. You know what I'm saying? Well, I was only partnered only because, you know, where I'm an event broadcaster, because, you know, I stream a lot of events. But I want to start doing, you know, the daily cast and things like that. I'm going to start trying to do things earlier in the day, like around this time when I'm normally home. But I've been running errands the last couple of days and things like that, so I haven't been able to actually broadcast at a reasonable daytime slot. But I really want to talk about PAX South. I'm really looking forward to PAX South. I just found out my homeboy GQ is going to be there, which is the great GQ. He's a Twitch global moderator. We first met, like, I used to watch his channel all the time and stuff like that. And we first met at, I believe, PAX East, 2012? I'm guessing. I'm not 100% sure. I can't even remember. But, like, we met, hung out, whatnot, became best of friends from that point on. Then we started hanging out at every little trade show that we can go to. So all the PAXs basically. So PAX East, PAX Prime, stuff like that. We used to talk and hang out. I'm trying to get GQ to come out to an actual fighting game tournament. So Winter Brawl, GQ, you better be there. That's all I'm gonna say. Because I've already told you. Speaking of Winter Brawl, book your rooms. Pre-registration is up, biggiegaming.com. Check it out. If you're not there, you're dumb. Street Fighter 5 will be in attendance. You also have there will be Street Fighter 4 because that game's not gonna die off that fast. It's not gonna die off as fast as Marvel. That's how I feel. I feel like the game's gonna still live with on. It's just not gonna be at EVO. Speaking of EVO, I would have thought by now we would have actually had a list of games, because I remember last year around this time, Mr. Wizard and Mike Ross, they got together. You know, they talked about the games that was gonna be there. It was like 8 games. It was Tekken 7. It was Guilty Gear. It was Smash 4. It was Smash Melee. It was Ultra Street Fighter 4. It was Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3. It was Killer Instinct. It was Mortal Kombat X. There was a bunch of games. My question is to you guys, and I want you guys to put all of these in the comments. What games do you guys think is going to make it to EVO? We don't know. We already know Street Fighter 5 is a definite. Do you guys really feel Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3 is actually going to be a part of the lineup this year? Let me know. Also, do you guys feel that Guilty Gear, well, we all know Guilty Gear is going to be there. Guilty Gear's community has been growing and growing and growing. And the funny thing is, it's been growing mainly because of the PC version that's now available. So, is now the time to say that, you know, with the PC versions of these games coming out, is now the time that we're starting to see, we're starting to see that growth where, you know, Street Fighter 5 is going to be on PC and PS4. Are we going to start seeing more players come? Well, we'll definitely see more players, but will we retain those players is the question. Because gaining more players and retaining the players are two different things. Because you can gain a ton of players. Like Mortal Kombat sold a shit ton of fucking games. Doesn't mean they retained those players. Because those people who bought the game basically bought the game just to see just to see blood and gore, to see the fatalities, to see all that other stuff. That's all people bought that game for. So it's kind of like with Street Fighter 5, we're gonna see people buying the game on PC and PS4, and the goal is to, while we gain those players, is to retain those players within Street Fighter 5, to continue playing Street Fighter 5. And I feel with, you know, something that Arturo brought up was, you know, with the game having such great netcode and stuff like that, that we'll start seeing more online tournaments and things like that. Like, I'm even thinking of hosting online tournament. I'm thinking about making Fraud City an online tournament for Street Fighter 5 if I don't find a venue. You know what I'm saying? But like right now, I feel like New York is like saturated with tournaments, with actual tournaments. I mean, you got Mash Fest on every other Monday. You have Play All Gaming's I Got Next every other Monday. That's not a Mash Fest night. Then you have it's like you have Battle Circuit on Wednesdays, and I really hope Henry has something else set up for March. Thursdays, I believe you have Bum doing something, but I think Bum is now starting to do stuff on Saturdays. It's called the Savage Land. It's a great tournament series. Bum is a great guy and whatnot. No matter how many people think that me and him have problems, Bum is a great good dude. Bum163. Make sure you check out that man's channel, Bum163, on Twitch. Check him out. I'm trying to think. Like, there's a tournament just about almost every single day, and I feel like it's not almost every single day. It's the simple fact that there's like 3 tournaments dedicated for Street Fighter and stuff like that. So for me to go out there and do a Street Fighter 5 tournament, a local tournament, it doesn't make sense. So at this point, like, I feel like I should just take it online and just do Street Fighter 5 online only. You know what I'm saying? If players want to join, great. But it's like I feel like it's that time where we're on that bubble and it's about to push us to the next level. And the thing is, we need to be able to retain the players, which means that when new players come in and, you know, they're asking for help, if you can't give them help, point them into the right direction. Don't just say, well, go fucking learn shit, noob, or some shit like that. Nah, you know, try to point them into the right direction. Let them know that, you know, you appreciate them. But what yeah, they might be, you know, these are your future pop monsters. These are your future people who will grow a number of dollars that's put into the pot and things like that. Who knows, they might even get better enough to be the next Justin Wong, the next Chris G, the next fucking Infiltration. Shit. Who knows? But we who are members of the community, we gotta nurture the newcomers. We gotta nurture them, get them accustomed to shit, and then you do what you gotta do. Like, it sounds like, you know, it's like courting a woman, you know. You gotta treat them nice and whatnot, and then they give them they give you what you want, which is them being a part of the tournament, and, you know, hopefully teaching you something at the same time as them learning something from you. Either way, I'm done rambling. Let me continue my drive. This was a good one. I actually liked this one. I actually like talking to you guys while driving. It helps. Because while driving, I have a ton of things that is always going through my head. But anyway, until later on, guys, we'll talk a little later. All right, peace out. Hey, what's up, guys? Andre, back from Costco, heading out to pick up my laundry. It's like 1:18 right now, so I got like another 45, pretty much another hour before I have to pick up Mini Bifu. I know I promised to stream that when I was gonna go for my little beer run. I actually did the beer run already. Since I was at Costco, there's a lovely beer distributor across the street from Costco. So I basically just said, fuck it, I'll just look on the little beer menu that's on my phone and find out if it's there. And lo and behold, they had the Delirium Delaria there, but they didn't have it there. They did have the Delirium Red, and if anyone knows me, the first time I had it was right after NEC, and I fell in love with that beer. So I pretty much bought 2 bottles of that, and I bought a bottle of Tremis. So shout outs to my good friend Sam, aka Persia. I got Sam into drinking a lot of Delirium. We started drinking that at the bar for King of New York, and I think that's the reason why I like going to King of New York, because they sell that drink. They sell Delirium there. So but now I got these bottles, so I would show you guys the bottle, but I can't. I'm driving. It looks real suspicious if I pull out a beer bottle, especially since it's like behind me. But maybe in a later video I'll show you guys the bottle, things like this. If you've ever seen me on stream, I'm always drinking Delirium. If I'm not drinking Delirium, I'm drinking Yingling. If I'm not drinking Yingling, I'm drinking Moscato. But yeah, and yes, you will do something stupid because you are a female driver. Anyway, this is no jab to any female drivers. It's just some of you are very yourselves when you're driving. What I mean by that is that you're very indecisive. You don't know if you want to go. You don't know if you want to stay. So yeah, look, this dude's crossing the street, not paying attention. But yeah, oh, you sons of bitches. Anyway, driving to New York is a lot of fun, guys. Yes, there's public transportation, but why fucking do that when you could just drive and avoid obstacles of cars double parked, people crossing the street not paying attention or looking down at their phone, females doing their hair, dudes trying to holler at some chick on the side of the street, you know, that type of shit. But whatever. Anyway, oh, my apparatus fell. We're back. All right, but let's see. Sorry for that little tumble. But I need to turn the music down. Can't be having that all on the freaking shit. I can't monetize it then. But all in all, I had a lot of fun today. Tonight I'm gonna stream. I've been streaming a lot of Call of Duty. I haven't streamed enough Just Cause 3. I want to play some Just Cause 3, so I'm probably going to play some Just Cause 3 today. Liberate some more sections of the town. Things like that. I'm probably going to allow people to call in. I'm going to start allowing people to call in because I have the Bifu hotline. So I'm going to start allowing people to call that number in. I'm going to leave that number on. If you guys really want to know, that number is 347-201-2438. Again, that number is 347. Shit. 347-201-2438. 347-201-2438. So it's basically 201 Bifu. And you could talk to me, you could call me during the stream, we could talk, we could do all that good shit. I should try and see if I could stream using the freaking GoPro while I'm in the car. I should be able to, but whatever. I don't know, I guess that's it for now. Since the camera keeps fucking falling, I need to get a better apparatus for this shit in the car. I'm gonna let you guys go, alright guys? For now. Peace out, guys. Drive safe.